What's up, guys? Hades here. So, if you didn't already know, I'm on a new team, new server. Life happens, things change. I'm not going to get into any details about it. It doesn't matter. I'm on a new chapter and I'm on a new team. And no matter where I go, I'm going to play very similar and I'm going to dominate. I made a little bit of a statement piece here. Absolutely dominated every aspect. And I want to talk about 3 keys to kind of winning your spot, right? 3 keys to successful domination. And this is not going to be a long one. I'm not reviewing the whole match. It's pretty much a wash. But I really want to talk about these 3 things. Now, the first one is relocation, relocation, relocation. You see what I did there? You know, location, you get it. So I'm on a new team. We have a glaring weakness here. Late relocation and just an empty spot and then a missed tag. And it's a little frustrating, but you know, it's growing pains. We're learning. I'm learning. I don't know what exactly to expect. I'm not in the same role I used to be in. I used to be the person placing everyone, and I've played with people for years, but I'm in a new spot and I'm okay with that. I'm playing with my friends, playing with my wife, and we're just gonna have a good time. But seriously, the first one is location of your relocations. And you can see here, they have a lot of enemy players, but it's super sloppy. There's a step here, which means one of these are gonna be blocked. There's a huge gap here, and then these players are almost irrelevant. Like, I don't feel their presence at all because they're so far away. One should have been here, one should have been here, and then this player is obviously one too far. There probably should have been another one here, or maybe here, or even right behind this player. And so you can see ours is tight and very organized here. And had we had this one down one and someone here, we would have had a really nice group of 5 here and a really nice group of 5 here. So we are together, we are in sync, and that's going to make a huge difference. Now let's skip ahead here to piece number 2, and that's going to be coordination or just communication, however you want to phrase that. And communication is in 2 parts. I'm going to draw a little map here because I think this is really important for people to understand. Okay, there are things called battle lines. There is this big line always drawn diagonally through a tower in any even matchup, and this is relatively even. Okay, anyone close or on that line is a target, so they should be targeting our players here, right? And as you can see, we already cleared this player, which means the battle line has actually been pushed up a little bit. So their players are here and here and here that are now the targets. And this provides room for us to maybe move someone from the back into this location or move someone up into this location. And this is called battle lines, right? So as soon as you start to push the battle lines forward, they now have less players touching the tower. They only have 3 touching tower, right? Whereas if we push one forward, we have 4 or 5 depending on how we do it. So understanding battle lines are extremely important, and that we have to have the knowledge of who to fight and when to fight them. Now the second piece, continuing on it, is coordination. I'm going to 4x this, and I'm talking with the people around me, and we're targeting the same. You can see 3 relocations right there, or 3 attacks and a rally all on the same player while we're talking about it. And then we have the player in the back defending. Maya's going into Persephone defend, going into Calcifer defend. Obviously, it's a little bit unfortunate that this player couldn't have been closer and that this one was just missing, but the point stands. Then it's a communication call for the tower. We feel there's a moment, and we take the opportunity and we own it. So this is the whole piece number 2, the communication piece, right? Now, I want to pause here because this is the moment when it changes from communication to aggression. And you have to know when to be aggressive and when not to be aggressive. It is a skill. You can see I disappear here. Why? Because I'm blocking relocations, and I actually land this on purpose. I see our position collapse, or excuse me, I see their position collapsing, and I take the opportunity to be aggressive. I know my build is doing well. I have no doubts that I can last a very long time where I'm going, and I just decide, let's go. It becomes a two-man thing, and I'm not in a front position, so my position doesn't matter. I would never do that if I was touching the tower. But me being here collapses this position really, really fast. And I'm going to show you just how fast it goes in 4x, skipping just a tiny bit at a time, because it just goes so quickly. They disappear, I get snowy at my side, and then just a few moments later, boom, it's just done. They're gone. They have no chance. We just dominated too quickly for them to handle, and there was nothing they can do about it. Why did I even go aggressive in this moment, right? It's like right here. I saw the relocations and I saw double, right? That's just a big error of the opponent to have a double. And like, if they don't block me, then they have to deal with me from the back, and they have to deal with my team from the front, and this just becomes a collapsed position for them. So in recap, location, location, location. Get your team, get your squad, put them in the right positions where they should be, make it nice and tight. Second, communication, having those little groups of players having very coordinated attacks. We all are hitting the same thing. We're talking, we're communicating, being together and communicating, and the togetherness part. And then that final piece is pressing battle lines and being aggressive when the opportunity arises. Now, this to a lot of players could completely fail, and I actually don't recommend this to a lot of players. I have played hundreds of IB matches, and I know exactly the right moment to do this. It takes skill, it takes experience, it takes a lot of knowledge, but there's no reason you can't practice. So if you like these kind of videos, make sure to leave a like and a comment so I can make more like this in the future, and I will catch you guys in the next one.